I think the major difference is before I hear and listen to people speak Japanese is that is a series of sound and it's difficult for me to know how to understand it. But now because I've taken the class, I know a bit more of the grammar. So and also Yuki-san herself speak very good Japanese, of course. And I observed that how she speaks Japanese, that she take pause at certain phrases inside a sentence. And also the third is in the class that we learn a lot of vocabulary and also like particles, prepositions, something like that. So with all this together, now for example, if I go to a restaurant and someone next to me speaking Japanese, I may not understand all of it, but I can catch many keywords. For example, I can understand he's explaining something about work, he's angry or not, he's complaining or not, because I can understand, okay, he's talking something in the past about now, or explaining something using a lot of like kara, that kind of keyword. But yeah, listening is better. Asking something simple is possible. For example, if I travel, go to the I need to ask direction, then I can just ask the staff in the train station, and they will point me to go straight, left, right, turn, go up, down, and then I can understand. And then I can ask them, okay, here is somewhere I want to go, can you help me? And I can make the sentence in Japanese, and I can understand the description in Japanese. That is something that I cannot do, I think 6 months ago. Yeah, but yeah, with the learning from Yuki-san, and then it's very improving. So that's why I start to find, okay, can I go to somewhere like I can stay at home, I can learn online. Because one of the things I can learn online is that I do not need to spare time to travel. I do not need to go to school and come back. Imagine after the whole day, you'll be very tired, you get off from work like 6 or 7, you go to somewhere, an hour, study an hour and come back. So the whole thing you spend 3 hours, but at the end you only learn for 1 hour. It's very exhausting. So I think it would be very good that I can learn at home using the internet facility. Okay, so I can have my evening, get things ready, finished, and I sit in a comfortable way in front of a computer to learn with the teacher. Yes, and the other thing is the benefit of learning through the internet is you're talking to people on the screen, so you cannot really rely on body gesture. Yeah, for myself is that I rely on body gesture, and then I can guess, I make it right or wrong. But for a video, you really have to make it explicit, have to speak and listen instead of guessing. So I think the learning process is more effective in terms of the usage of time and also the way of interacting with my teacher over the internet. And then you mentioned that you prepare your own material in the class. Yeah, and I think it's very good because compared to my previous learning, I used a particular textbook that is standard textbook, but that one is has a lot of like Romanji and English. Yeah, and it is not really focused about the experience of the students. For example, they want to teach you the grammar, but they don't use something you can use in daily life. Yeah, but your material is more like, okay, more related to your daily life. So once I learn it in a class, then I can use it in the rest of the days in my daily life. Okay, I learned how to say it because in a class, that is the material I can reuse when I'm in work or in the supermarket. Yeah, so to make the whole learning process is not just during that 1 hour with the teacher, but also in my daily life.
I want to ask about the class.
In the way that myself, I do not have good memory. So if I study something, it takes a long time for me to pick up. Yeah, but she is very patient that, okay, can remind me, even though I may ask the same questions many times already. That is one. And the second is she can speak English, but she knows very well that it's a Japanese class. So she tried to first answer anything in Japanese first. Yeah, and then if she see me still confused, then she'll try to answer again in English. So that is very good. Yeah, because honestly, for her, it's an hour of teaching. I can understand she speaks Japanese natively, so it's very easy for her. So she may feel, oh, why you don't understand? But I don't feel that in the class. She's been very patient to repeating about what I get confused. So I really appreciate that. Yes.
I didn't want you to, hey, let's change the teacher.
I think it is important that I know her teaching style, so I know how I can get the best from it. And also very important that she know how the way I learn. So she adjusts a bit, because in the first few class, she tried to follow the textbook and then the material and then to make me start learning. But later on she realized my style of learning, so she adjusts a bit to tell me a lot more about how the actual usage of certain, for example, grammar in the daily life. So I would recommend that if you're thinking about to join the school or the class, then have to consider two key points. One is that the feasibility of the class to your daily schedule. The fact is we are adults, we are not students, so we have other responsibility. So if you can find a class that fit into your schedule better, that will make you easier and more eager to learn. For example, if you go out and go in a lot of time spent on that, they will feel too tired to learn, then you cannot focus. So going on an online or e-learning is a good option, because you can make the time, you can make yourself comfortable at your home or somewhere that you can focus to learn. That is one. And the second is that more important is that you find a teacher or school that is not just to make you pass the exam. Yeah, because if some school actually like guarantee that you get N3 or N2 in 6 months something. So the whole material and progress is just to fit you into that 6 months to pass the exam. I have many friends actually they manage to pass exam, but when they need to speak in restaurant to the stranger, they find it very challenging, because they will have learned is not for the daily conversation. So if you're learning a daily conversation, then I believe that you find a school or a teacher that can help you with your own learning style and progress. It's very important. So if you progress go fast, it's good. But if your progress gets slow down, then a teacher can help you to improve your weakness. Then you can get accelerate later on.